Now what? So we've got a multi-purpose tool. Still don't think we can do anything with the flowers. Let's maybe try... Nope. 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 Okay, fine. What about the Polaroid? Nope. 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 No. I throw stones at the cow? No. 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 I'm really intrigued to find out what these flipping stones are for. Alright. No. Just thought maybe it would unlock it somehow. Let's go see if we can take the flower. Just as a thought, possibly. I mean, I don't think this is going to work, but I mean, no. Okay, just checking. Just checking in on the theoretical possibility that that was a good idea, and it's not. How are we doing here? I didn't click on that. I clicked on this. 7 pieces. So 2 more pieces to find. 2 more pieces to find. I don't think he's there still. I'm just curious what we can do with this. Not that one. Nope. Okay. This? Nope. Alright, stop. Pebbles? Okay. The tuning fork? No. The skizzers? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything else, is there? Let's just talk to the nerd and see if there's any updates. Okay, nothing of interest there. See you soon. What am I going to do next? Just check he's not there. No, definitely not there. Oh. Let's try in here. See, maybe we can fix the stairs. No good. No good at all. What about the globe? No. What about the... No. Skizzers? No. Okay. Alright. Who don't we have? Wrong one. John Roger and Chris Every. Roger and Every. I figured it out. 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 I think I figured it out. Let's go. Got an idea. I've got a little idea. Hang on. That's the Bonetown pub. I need the gunsmith. Where does the gunsmith live? I can't remember. Come on, in. I think if I take a photo of the gun... Oh, yes! We got there. Job's a good one. Here are the pics I took with the Polaroid. Now that photographic film is over, I don't need that Polaroid anymore. I don't think there are any specialist photography shops here in Bonetown. We don't need a photography shop, me old China. What we need is a replica. And that's exactly what we're going to go get right now. Whoa! Really needs to be like a screen capture thing, because I've got 3 monitors. I'm going to have this problem a lot. Alrighty, here we go. 3D printer time. Should work, I know. The photos surely have to be inserted here. That's exactly what a 3D printer sounds like. Very well, a perfect plastic copy of the gun photographed in the shop. This printer model uses materials that faithfully reproduce the original objects by starting from simple photos. This replica should surely come in handy. Do you think? Do you think, maybe? Right, let's head back. Let's go and do this. I can't do that now. The owner might see me. Oh, shish kabang. The owner might see you. How can I get rid of the owner? Let's go talk to him. Good morning. I couldn't help but notice the gun. There must be something... How does your alarm system work? Right, let's ask him that. How does your alarm system work? It detects the presence, weight and dimension of the object. As soon as this is removed, it immediately goes off. The only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another identical one, but being one of a kind, it's absolutely impossible. So you think? I'd say it's a foolproof system. Understood. I've noticed the city is being revitalised with all those new gutters. Let's say we must make a virtue of necessity. We've got serious water problems here in Bonetown, and I would add serious economic problems too. Steve, our mayor, is trying to tackle all these problems as best he can. I think it's a good compromise. All that shiny brass seems to be beautify Bonetown and simultaneously provide the water we need to get by. There must be something for which you would be willing to part with that gun. Absolutely not. You could try and find another identical one, but according to research we did, it's a unique piece. Never trade it. It's an heirloom. Okay. Maybe if I just give him the gun. Do you think that would work? Give him the gun. It doesn't work. No, of course not. This? No. This? Problem at him? Oh man. Okay, we've hit a problem. I need to get rid of him somehow, and I don't know how. Ooh, could I use the pebbles to distract the guy and then swap the guns? Is that possible? Hang on. Oh, do you know what? I really thought that would work. Knock them over, get him to come outside. Aha! The catapult. This sign invites me to the marriage. It says new arrival, try it. No problem. That always happens when kids play with it. I'm going to go tidy up. I hope it won't take too long. I hope it will take just long enough. The old switcheroonio. Okay. Wow. That really was impressive. Finally. Let's see if there's a clue. Hopefully it's not loaded. Very good. Inside the barrel was a piece of the map. Roger's piece. Fantastic. That's 8 pieces. I don't feel at ease with a real weapon in my pocket. I'd rather not take it with me. But I can't get rid of it here. The owner would see. I'd better leave it somewhere outside of the store. Looks like a good spot here. Now it seems much less aggressive. In the meantime... Ooh, progress. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back, Shady's back, Shady's back, Shady's back. Oh, 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 oh. I created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady on chopped liver. Well, hello, mate. I've got a little present for you. Perfect. Now I have everything I need. My recipe is practically done. It will be a drink that is sure to make waves in the world. Non-alcoholic, dark-coloured sparkling. It can even cure a headache. I wouldn't want to ruin your dream, but I think that already exists. Actually, I believe you're even in danger of clashing with some mega corporations. I know the market very well. I managed to isolate and replace the secret ingredient with another. Really? Which one? It's the root extract of it. Nice try, boy. You almost had me going there. It's the only ingredient that's not present on this list. Take it. I don't need it anymore. Thank you. Cool. Now I've got a list to make a drink with a missing ingredient. Better read it away from prying eyes. Yes, indeed. Wait a minute. This list is a bit strange. I can glimpse something under the text about the ingredients. It's a receipt. It says... I, Dr. Alfred Every, on 15th, 2008, delivered to Steve Bonet the artifacts found in the basement. In exchange, Mr. Bonet transfers to the Every family, free of charge, the property of the building where the family business is actually located. The agreement will not be disclosed. Yours faithfully, Dr. Every. I knew he was dodgy. It's countersigned by Steve Bonet too. To which artifact is the doctor referring? If the agreements have not been disclosed, the only one that would know anything about it is Uncle Steve. I'd better go over to his office to investigate. Yes, indeed. Where is his office? I forget. This way? Weird. Steve isn't here. In the meantime, I could inspect his office looking for the receipt of Dr. Every. I think that's a very good idea, and I think it could be here. So weird. There are no notes on these papers. They're all blank. What can they do? Wait a minute. There's a button under here. It could be, I could be wrong, but they seem to have been placed in the way to hide something. There's nothing. Let's see what happens by pressing it. Well, I wasn't expecting this. I just thought it was a drawer with some kind of mechanism. Let's go. Secret room. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. It closed back automatically. There's probably another device in this room that makes it open. Why all this secrecy? And what is this room? Better take a look around. Definitely, kid. What's in the window? Better let some fresh air in. Fair enough. Bulletin board. I don't want to take all this with me. Okay, we'll just look at it then. There are maps, routes, various notes. They represent months or rather years of uninterrupted work. Oh, that phone looks rather familiar, as does the chair. I think we found our bad guy. It looks like some sort of diary. And what's this? It looks like some sort of diary. There's something inside. I don't think I'm mistaken. This is a piece of the map from the kid's crew. It's surely Every's, the last piece missing. Finally, the map is complete. On this piece there are some coordinates, 47 degrees by 78. Brilliant! The coordinates are useless without the rest of the map. The light will guide you, 4778. It must have something to do with the old lighthouse. There's also a strange coin. Why is it here? What does Steve have to do with this story? There must be something I'm still missing. Let's see if there's an explanation in the diary. Henry came back to Bonetown. He seemed like a kid on Christmas Eve. He said he has big news he wants to share with me. Hard to believe, Henry achieved his feat. He finally found proof that the kid treasure we always dreamed of since we were kids really exists. Henry revealed something more. One of the members of the crew appears to have been a certain Chris Every. According to Henry's research, Every often Every, after retiring from the pirate life, moved here to Bonetown. I have to stop by the old pharmacy. They're the only Every still living here in Bonetown. Maybe they know something and I might be able to give Henry a hand in his research. A stroke of luck. I asked Fred for permission to rummage through his old things in the basement. After a few hours, I happened to find what looked like an old piece of a map with some coordinates and a coin. The coordinates point to the outskirts of Bonetown. In exchange, Fred wanted the property of the building. 4 walls from a priceless treasure seems like a fair exchange to me. I revealed to Henry that I'd found the coordinates of the treasure. He seemed very hesitant. In his opinion, it couldn't be so easy. Knowing kids' ingenuity, it doesn't matter. I finally have the opportunity to make a fortune and write my name in history. Tomorrow, I will tell Henry I'm going to start digging as soon as possible. I think Henry's going mad. He confided to me that he wants to go public with the news of finding Kid's map. I can't let him do that, not that now that I'm so close to the treasure. I know what Henry has in mind. He's jealous of my discovery and always wants the full honour for himself. I'll try to talk to him again to convince him. His behaviour towards me is changing. I see him increasingly taciturn, and he doesn't share my ideas on how to use the treasure. It'd be good if someone checked on him down at the old inn. I'll make sure Bob and Jack keep an eye on him until he's here in Bonetown. Blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, I went with Henry to the old cliff near the lighthouse. I asked him what happened to the piece of map he found. He told me he put it in a safe place after his umpteenth refusal to cooperate with the research and excavations. I understood that he wanted the treasure all for himself. Then rage took over. I attacked him and during the fight, he fell off the cliff and never resurfaced. I never wanted this to happen. Henry, for once, you just had to give space to me and my dreams. Still no trace of Henry's body. For the moment, it's better to keep a low profile and avoid suspicion. Elizabeth is heartbroken. Little Willy probably hasn't realised what's happened. Better this way. The scumbag. After 2 months, I decided the time has come to get back to work. The shock of Henry's disappearance seems to be waning. Nothing yet. It's been months since I started digging around Bonetown, but there's no trace of the treasure. Impossible. The coordinates are right. I had to resort to city funds to finance the digs. I'm close now. I know. There are only a few places left to dig. We have to be careful. Some of the locals have noticed the excavations. I had to lie. I assured them that the digs were due to the work of some unauthorized company. I have to tell the others to be even more secretive. Even Bonetown's funds were about to run out, and on top of that, it seems that our last dig rerouted the vein of water that fed the torrent which serves the city. It doesn't matter. It's a necessary sacrifice from the common good. I promise to devote part of the treasure to helping the city rise again from the ashes. In the meantime, I'll try to limit the damage with some makeshift solutions. None of these yokels have the slightest clue of how to run a town hall, so if I'm careful, I can still spend the last remaining funds. What a scumbag! I can't believe this. Steve knew. Actually, Steve is the architect of Dad's death. And because of his envy and the longing to find Kid's treasure, to think they were so close, almost brothers, Dad really trusted him. But he should have guessed his changing, and Kid wasn't that stupid. All the pieces of the map are needed to find the treasure. I have to escape from here and unmask Steve. This diary will be the proof. Better go to the old lighthouse. The light will guide you. Let's hope that's true. And I've just spotted some rope there. Boss! Hey, boss! What's going on? Boss, we can't find the young Morgan anywhere. Impossible. He can't be volatilized. If his father's inside, he has surely discovered something that we've been missing till now. I'm going back to my office. This city needs a person able to guide it. Ah. All right, let's go. It's Steve and the innkeeper. They're in collusion. I have to get out of here as soon as possible. Yes. All right, let's just check this bulletin board real quick. There's nothing useful here. Are you sure? Are you sure, Willy? It seems Steve is doing some research into the Adventure Galley kid ship. There are maps, notes, excerpts from old journals and books. All right then. What about the globe? I thought it worked the same as the one in Steve's office. Instead, this is just a simple globe. There must be another way to get out of here. Yeah, okay, so it's rope time. A rope is always useful, especially when you want to climb out of a window. Let's do this. Time to go to the... Good idea, this seems to be the only possible way out. Time to go to the lighthouse, guys. Woohoo! See you soon, Steve. Alrighty, let's get to that lighthouse. What stuff have we got left? Coin, diary, list, multi-purpose tool. Ah! I'd rather leave it here as a warning. Stay away, it says. Threatening, but not excessively. Definitely safe bridge. Better not remove any pieces or compromise the safety. The plank's still looking good shape. I'd say all these signs create only unjustified panic. And this comes from someone who rode a bike with no brakes. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I need to think about just yet. So, the control box. Finally, the map is complete. There's also a signature of the cartographer, Tom Raleigh. He really was a genius of cartographic drawings. Now I know why Steve wasn't able to find the treasure. Without the complete map, those coordinates are useless. I need to go to the lighthouse. The light will guide you. 47 and 78. 47 and 78. Okay. So I can only open that up. I can't combine it with this, so it seems. So 47 and 78. It's practically impossible if you don't have any coordinates. Okay, so there's no recognisable place mentioned as reference for where to aim. It's useless this way. Let me look at this again. 4778. That seems important. Ah, bingo! I don't know how I stumbled across that. This is the point marked on the map. Let's see in what direction the lighthouse is pointing. Well. Would you believe it? And I bet you that's our dad who's been staying there. Very well, the lighthouse is positioned according to the instructions on the map. The light points in the direction of the cemetery. Better go check. I love this game. So cool! X marks the spot. I don't think the X meant to indicate these wooden boards. I'd better remove them. What's that? Creepy sculpture. Once there was a legend. To access the afterlife, a boat troll was required. Creepy sculpture. A weird votive. Even if we're in a cemetery, a skull, even a stone one, is always a bit scary. Can I do something with it? Maybe this coin wasn't used as currency in the earthly world, but rather to pay a ferryman for the journey to the afterlife. Let's try. That sounds deep. Whoa! That was unexpected. This will all have audio in the final release version, by the way, guys. Coming this summer. What? I don't have the full game? You're kidding me. Was this just the demo? Ah, I've been stitched up. I was told I had the full game. Oh man, well that sucks.